Meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Uh, Let me message someone who said they will join us. So, it's
I hate today. I will be right back again. I gotta go grab a package.
okay.
Gotcha. That's how it happens.
Yeah,
It's like, hey, I'm gonna be busy right now, and he's like, okay, but you have like this, and this. I'm like, ah,
okay. Hey, Martini, welcome in. Tonight we are gonna have a intermission round table.
Provided we actually get everybody here in the same room at the same time.
Yeah, I just messaged Alaska because I did not know she couldn't show up, but I hope she pops in at some point. But how you doing, Pickles?
Good. Busy week, busy weekend. I had family visiting. Went to haunted house stuff,
Nice.
and now this week I'm getting work ready for school. I mean, work ready for the trick or treating to come out.
Okay, yeah, because uh, that didn't quite make sense the first time, but yeah, I got ya. Nice. Alright, so
So I've been looking at more indie cartoons.
yeah,
I did see one that seemed interesting for me to watch.
what's that?
Let me go back to it.
Hmm.
Monkey Wrench.
Monkey lips. Okay. You wanna look at that next week?
Could be. I just saw that it existed and it looks interesting, so I might be watching it.
Okay, we will check that out next week. Hmm. Okay, so let me give a little introduction to our guest tonight. And tonight we are joined by Gavin from the YouTube channel Gavin Talks About, and he's also in the media review space as well. Gavin, before we dive in, tell us a little bit about yourself.
yeah. So I have cerebral palsy and arterial neuropathy. Um, arterial neuropathy is a form and part of hearing, and cerebral palsy is obviously a muscle disability. But you know, um, that's the best I can describe it.
Yep,
Um, but yeah, I run the YouTube channel called Gavin Talks About, and we just talk about movies, TV shows, whatever we want to talk about.
nice. Now, I will be working closely with Gavin because he is planning on a rebrand next year.
Mhm.
So,
You're planning on a what next year?
So I'm planning a rebrand for Gavin Talks About.
Okay.
Um, and I asked DJ if he would be a part of it. He said yes. Um, we have a couple of other people who would be a part of it. So That's
That sounds great.
Yeah.
we call the mind frame takeover. Basically, talk about movies on another level. Just talking about whatever we want to talk about. So,
Okay. Do you have a set upload schedule? Like, let's say DJ, do you have a link to his channel on the... No, you do not.
No, and I can get one. So just give me
you want me
but
to link it?
but
Sure, put it in the chat.
um if you can, I don't know if I have set up to well anyone could put links, but give me a second and I will head over there to approve it. So
I have never loved copy and paste more than I do right now.
yeah, I know. I'm good.
Yeah, 'cause I want to see like what type of stuff you generally talk about. Like what types of shows.
uh, so we covered new shows in like January, like Creature Commandos from the DC universe. Um, and I'm trying to get more into TV shows because I haven't done that in a while. We've been mostly focusing on movies. I took a break for a little while, but now we're back and we've been filming all month. Me and my editor has been working really hard this month for
One of
some
these
things.
days, I'll get an editor and not do it all myself.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps that I have a best friend. It helps that her and I were just like, hey, do you want to help me with this? And she's like, sure.
Okay. Just
Yeah, between working full time, editing stuff like this is a little, you know.
Yeah.
okay.
So I
I just put his link in the chat. Pickle.
All right, taking a look at it right now.
Okay. The
All right, I'll check out your stuff.
thank you.
the to how this is gonna go is we're just gonna talk about shows that we enjoy and whether that be mainstream or indie. But I will start off and say Giggles. I definitely can't wait for more nights of Geneva. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good.
Oh
And
yeah, that's the Guinevere looks amazing, and I really do hope they continue it soon.
yeah, so Gavin, what songs do you like?
Oh, that's a very broad question, you know?
I know, but break it
Like, are we going
down.
like animated or are we going real life?
Um, whatever you want to take it.
Right, because my favorite animated show is of all time is Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes.
Okay.
A good show that I'm sad has been mostly forgotten.
Yeah, it has.
My my favorite live action show is Friends.
Because what?
Friends.
Okay, we're going to have words. And those
Why?
words are, why would Friends be your favorite when Seinfeld is right there?
Now that's the biggest debate I have with my friends,
Hey,
and
Victor. I
um
mean, Friends
because
is a good show, of course, but Seinfeld is also a great show.
For
here's
me, Seinfeld is a show about bad people pretending to be good. No, and Friends is about lazy people pretending to be good, pretending to be productive.
Yeah, I got ya.
here here's why I will always defend Friends. Um, I never grew up with any friends, right? People thought I was weird. People thought I was corny, cringy. People just stayed away from me, right? So I I went. I was watching a movie on my TV show on my TV, right? And I went to go get a glass of water, and my movie was over, but Friends came on. And instantly, the character that I related most to was Chandler Bing because he was sarcastic. He was like authentic to the point where it's like he covered up his trauma with sarcasm, and that's what I normally do when some traumatic things, when something bother me, I just cover it up with a joke. That's how I deal with my stuff.
Nice. Yeah,
Okay,
now, I will,
you actually connected with the characters.
yeah,
Yes, I did.
which, I mean, makes sense. If you gonna enjoy the show, you should be able to connect with at least one character. Now, yeah, it was definitely a good show.
Hey, Mitra, I actually haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's been one of the truck Garcia. But I will say this, and Cackles, I think you know this answer for me. If not,
Yeah.
then, you will learn tonight. My favorite animated show is Avatar The Last Airbender. I like,
Which is just a damn good show. All around. Full
yes,
stop.
it is.
I'm I'm gonna keep my mouth shut of it.
Now, let's hear it. Let's hear
Hey,
it.
I didn't keep my mouth shut. You don't have to keep yours.
Okay. So here's the thing. I will admit where I'm wrong. Okay. I watched the movie before I watched the show, not knowing that they had a show. Because
Wait,
growing up,
what?
I didn't watch that main cartoon. It just
Understandable.
wasn't for me, and that wasn't. Oh, also, Avatar: The Last Airbender wasn't really for me growing up anyway, so I just didn't watch it. Not knowing that they had a show about it, I watched the movie, and the movie was god awful to the point where I'm like, don't bother watching the show. I have seen one episode since, And I will say that I wish I had gotten into it when I was younger, because maybe I would have had a better emotional connection with that show.
Okay,
Okay. You just had a
Gavin.
bad first experience with it. That happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Not saying that the show is bad, just saying that it just wasn't for me, and it still isn't really for me.
okay,
But I see why people like it.
nice. Now, Gavin, say this partially as a joke, partially to see if you did your homework. That is a no show we need to have you watch. So, did you
Oh,
watch?
you're messing me up, DJ. Now I gotta watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Did you watch the first episode of Buffy like you told me you would?
I think I see someone at the door.
No.
Yeah.
So, Kegels,
Well, yes.
this guy has never seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, I heard. Kind of wild. So,
Yeah.
okay. May I ask how old you are?
I am 23.
Okay, that's fully understandable then.
So
Eh,
I was born in 2002, and I, again, like, didn't grow up with much TV when I was, like, I grew up with
Yeah,
a
you weren't
lot of
even born
TV,
when
but,
Buffy
like,
came out.
yeah.
yeah, no, I mean,
But yet my favorite show is Friends.
Yeah.
And that 70s show is pretty good, too.
it's okay.
Besides that one actor that we will not name.
Mm. But yeah, no, I mean, we definitely need to educate on Buffy and Avatar.
Okay.
No, ever since he learned that I'd never seen Buffy the Vampire Slayer, he's been on my butt about it. He's like, "You need to watch it. You need to
it's
watch it." And I'm like,
only
"Okay, okay."
been 2 days.
Okay, so you don't need to watch it. And I will say, is it still really good? Yes. Some things don't hold up as well because it laid the groundwork for a lot of stylistic choices for modern television and even modern film.
Yeah,
Um, there's a reason like Whedonisms became like a concept for creation in story and how characters interact.
Mhm.
yeah,
But
well,
being the first also means it didn't always do it very well. But it's still a great show.
I
I will
will,
give it a shot. I will watch the first episode and see where we go from there.
yeah, I will say, and I'm not good with names, but you was watching Scream 2 when this came up, and the main actress was on screen. So, yeah. And, correct me if I'm wrong, Guthrie, but you said you did like her walk, right?
I ain't like what?
The main one of the walks that Scream 2 on Sunday. No, yesterday, I believe.
No, it was Sunday. You got that right.
Okay, Sunday. The main actress from Buffy was in that movie, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And you told me that you like her walk, yes?
Yes. I liked her
Okay.
work.
So, I think you would enjoy Buffy. I think you would. But again, we will have to watch it and see.
Yeah, I'll try. Sorry, today has been busy and last night has been busy too. So
Yeah, no, I know. You watch movies on the school every day. I get that. I do. So yeah.
yeah, I host watch-alongs on my server, and we just hang out. We have fun on there. We've been spending this whole month doing horror movies. We've done the Friday the 13th franchise. We've done the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Now we're almost done with the Scream franchise. So
Yep.
we're trying to.
Now, Kirkles,
Yes.
I think I know the answer, but what was your favorite cartoon growing up?
Okay. What was my favorite cartoon growing up?
Yes.
That is a very difficult question to answer.
Okay.
I've watched, I've had lots of different things. I like stories more than I like series.
Mm.
And I just love adventures and I love comedy, I love all of it. So it's more just moods. Like,
Yeah.
some of my favorite things are Looney Tunes. You wanted me like a favorite cartoon? Looney Tunes. Just flat out Looney Tunes Merry Melody stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
You were probably going to say, I think I was going to say Transformers, right?
No.
What do you think I was going to say?
Pirates of Dark World.
I liked Pirates of Dark Water. It's an incredibly short series that I couldn't see as like my favorite. It's if you're talking about that whole action era of things,
Mm.
Pure Pan the Pirates is a better show.
Okay.
Um, there's a lots of other shows like Conan the Adventurer, another show that I showed you.
Yeah.
That it's full of like action adventure shows that their creation is a dime a dozen, but they have like really good examples of them.
Mm.
But I will prefer a good episodic animated series over that stuff.
Alright.
Yeah, Merry Melodies, Looney Tunes, a good old Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Yeah, I hear
Uh, but that's not to say I don't love those things, which I flat out do.
you. Yeah.
I will rewatch a lot.
Okay.
Can
In
I
terms of
ask you
live
a
action,
question?
yes,
Okay. Are you talking about like you're talking about the tunes,
yes.
Yeah.
not the current one?
No, I'm
No.
talking about original Looney Tunes.
That I will agree is one of the old timers. If you were talking about the one that are currently running, I would have an issue.
Now, when you say currently running, which currently running stuff are you talking about? Are you talking about the Looney Tunes show?
Yes.
Okay, well, Looney Tunes show isn't currently running. It hasn't been
Well,
currently running
not
for like 10
currently
years
running, but you
now.
know what I meant.
I
Okay.
mean,
When I
yeah.
say currently running, I'm not really usually thinking about a show that ended 10 years ago.
No.
Okay, to be fair, they have like a shit ton of stuff. So
But I
honestly, I
mean,
just wrote everything. I just wrote everything into one. So if Looney Tunes is Looney Tunes and it's just on air, and I'm just gonna say, yep, The current take Looney
But
Tunes.
but I will also flat out say the Looney Tunes show is amazing. It is one of the best animated reboots I've seen.
I mean, it's definitely good. I
I have
enjoyed
laughed
it.
my butt off during every single episode of that show.
Yeah, no, I knew it. It was
It turned
good.
Lola Bunny into an actual character that was amazing.
I'll
Yeah,
give you that.
yes, it did. Now,
I'll give you that. They did a good job with it.
now, let me ask you this. Uh, this is a question that might tickle one of you. Voltron false or original Voltron?
You mean Legendary Defender or original?
No, I mean, and you probably don't know about this one. There was one from 2011 called Voltron
Oh,
False.
Voltron Force. Okay.
Yeah, so any
I
opinion?
never actually watched Voltron Force.
Never
Alright,
seen an episode of Voltron.
I did watch Voltron Third Dimension and Legendary Defender, but I never watched Voltron Force.
okay. I mean, it's a good show if you want, like, a somewhat continuation of Voltron. So, yeah. But on the track of legendary defenders, man, that's a good show. But I still prefer the original. Cackle.
Wait. All right, what'd you say?
If we're talking about legendary defenders, I still prefer the original Voltron.
Okay. Even though it's chopped to pieces.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, but yeah, so that's my opinion on that. Okay, now let's talk favorite anime. And for me, it I have three top animes. One, Sword Art Online. It's damn good. Two, and I will play one, but Dragon Ball GT.
GT. I thought you were stretching it with Sword Art Online.
Sword Art Online is my number one, but GT is second. Now number three, and I mean, cop out level Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sword Online, Dragon Ball GT, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are my top three anime.
All right. Sword Art Online, Dragon Ball GT, and Yu-Gi-Oh. Now,
Yeah,
which Yu-Gi-Oh?
original.
Okay, original recipe.
Yeah. Hmm.
All right. So for anime, wow, there's so many. Gurren Lagann is definitely up there.
Okay.
Uh, let me think. One Piece.
Yeah, that's a good one. It was been up there for me in my top 10. Hmm.
Okay, I gotta think of one more. As a series. I mean, there's stuff like there's stuff like Saizai-san. There's stuff like Shin-chan, which is great. There's
Hmm.
stuff like Code Geass, which is like not listing Code Geass as part of that would kill me.
Yeah.
Slayers, Fushigi Yugi,
Okay.
Fushigi Yugi.
Cool. Gavin, what about you, if any?
Okay, so again, didn't grow up with much anime, so I'm not
I mean,
one
you
to
don't have
talk
to.
about it.
You don't have
But
to have
I will
good.
say that I watched the first 3 episodes of Demon Slayer, and I actually really enjoyed it.
Okay. Yeah, you don't
I
have.
don't remember any of it, but I do enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to grow up on it. Just stuff that you like.
I thought Sailor Moon was good.
Yeah, Simon and I haven't watched Simon Cosmos. I might need to. Hmm. Hmm. No, I got so any color favorite like I mean Gecko
Yep.
from what we have watched over the past 2 3 years.
I will say that Code Lyoko has a special place in my heart from watching this entire show with you.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you go into that thinking you wouldn't enjoy it as much?
I didn't think that I wouldn't enjoy it, but I didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, karaoke is one of those shows that have a special place in my heart because of how tech driven it was for a cartoon from the mid 2000s. So, yeah. Now, I I will say for me, and we might need to take a look back at it at some point because there's a sequel series in the works, but Dragon Prince is a good show.
Yeah, you know what? I've heard good stuff about Dragon Prince. What I saw was all right, and I did see about the sequel thing.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that. Now, Gabba, is there any shows currently that you enjoy watching?
So I haven't really like, since I don't really have a lot of free time since I'm like really going back into YouTube. I haven't
Yeah,
really had that. But before I went at first into this, I was watching Invincible,
okay.
and I do enjoy that.
I mean, I haven't really watched Invincible a whole lot myself, primarily because I'm currently not paying for Prime,
Mhm.
and that's the only way to watch it that I know
So, a mutual friend of ours yelled at me to watch it, and I did. You know exactly who it is.
of. I know it is, and that's why I'm glad he's not here tonight, because you know he would yell at you on the drive, so yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Now, I haven't watched a lot of Invincible. Have you, Kekos?
I am current on Invincible, the cartoon, and have read a bunch of the comic.
Okay.
And it is good. Though I will also recommend something else.
Uh,
Another Invincible show, Invincible Fight Girl,
okay.
which will hopefully get a new season, which I think is actually supposed to be coming soon.
Nice. I will say, and I believe we talked about this a little bit before, Kekos, but I'm a fan of Has-Been Hotel, and that's come out season 2 this week, actually.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, that should be good. Hmm. Alright, anything else? Yeah, one bring.
Okay. So, for live action shows, I like legal dramas and mysteries and sci-fi, particularly sci-fi that is more about interactions without the laser stuff, which is why I love old school Star Trek.
Okay. Yeah, for live action, and I will give it some has had some great shows. For sci-fi, I mean, SG1 was good, and
Actually, one's amazing.
yeah, it's
Still to this date, the best example of showing a slow progression of technology over the course of a series.
yeah, yeah. I got it. Now, for like superheroes, I both like the Arrowverse, so the CW DC universe, whatever.
Oh, okay. I'm actually rewatching The Flash.
Mm?
The Flash was a great show up until season 5. Season 4 was actually pretty good with the Thinker. I'm gonna say that now.
I would have said season 6, but
I've never watched The Flash.
have you watched Arrow?
I watched Legends of Tomorrow and loved that.
That's that's
I
so
mean,
underrated, though.
that's good. That's definitely a good one. I have not watched the entirety of that, but I watched up until like season 3, I believe. So, yeah, I might need to go back and watch that myself. Okay, now,
I have one question for you then. How do we feel about the Supergirl TV show that they
I
did?
didn't watch most of the Arrowverse stuff, so I didn't
okay,
watch it.
Okay.
so,
Which, good on you.
so, Gavin, um, how do I put this? It got better once it left CPS.
Did either of you watch Constantine?
No,
Hellblazer.
Although
what?
I do have a hot take that everyone like disagree with me, especially our mutual friend.
What?
Um, so getting out of the CW Arrowverse really quick, just because I wanted to say this real quick. Um, I prefer the DC AMU, the DC Animated Movie Universe. I
Now,
prefer
which
that
one?
over the MCU. The first
Okay.
one, the Flashpoint to not the Tomorrowverse, not what we have now.
All right, so that DCU that you're talking about, the DC animated universe, is the second DC animated universe.
What?
That's the stuff from Flashpoint on is the second DC animated universe.
Yeah, yeah, I know that.
You said first.
Well, again, I have brain damage. You gotta
It's
give me
okay.
the flash.
Gotcha.
Okay, well,
No, I
But
will
no,
give no one any slack ever.
that,
I don't hit
yeah,
you with a chair. Is
no,
it?
I blame
no,
everyone for everything.
he never gave me slack.
And he'll never give me any either.
Yeah,
I never said. I never said. Hold on. So we had like movies in the last universe, right?
Okay, let's just go over the DC animated universes. Because, like, there's the Timverse first.
uh, hold up, let me pull something up real quick. but you could
Welcome to our first debate, I bet.
Yeah.
Detroit.
But no, Flashpoint
Yeah.
on up until the last movie of that was better than the MCU.
I am not a fan of most of the Flashpoint movies
I get that.
because I'm not a fan of the DC New 52 era.
I understand that. I understand that it's not most people's take. Like
Uh,
most people takes, right? So
yeah. I mean, it is popular. Um I, as an older gentleman, I have my opinions on things that I like of the universe and things that I dislike. There's Wonder Woman animated movie before that era, which I really liked. Uh, I liked stuff like DC, Green Lantern First Flight, which is really good. I liked DC Universe New Frontier, which is flat out amazing.
hmm I'm not gonna disagree with you.
Uh-huh.
The the
I hate the design for a lot of characters in New 52 and the New 52 movies. I don't like Cyborg being on the Justice League.
Yes.
Uh, there's a bunch of stuff.
During
the
the Teen Titans movie, I kind of preferred. I kind of wish they didn't have Cyborg on that. Just League. I wish that they somehow had him with the Teen Titans.
Hmm.
yeah.
It just was something what I grew up with, so I kind of
Speaking
wish,
of Teen Titans, question for you. Do you like Teen Titans Go?
Okay, so I do some parts,
Okay. You see,
not
I
all of
love
it.
Teen Titans Go.
Mhm.
I love
I
Teen Titans Go, and I am someone who, when the original Teen Titans cartoon came out, it took me a
yeah,
while to get used to that because how different that was from like comic Teen Titans.
uh-huh.
So everyone's saying that Go was like, how come it's not like the original Teen Titans? The show you watched wasn't like the original Teen Titans.
To be fair, Go was the better Teen Titans. Let's just agree with that.
No.
What was that?
That
Teen
was
Titans Go
not
was
the
better.
bubble. The 2003 was the bubble.
Uh, they are going for different things. I'm not going to compare an action series to an animated comedy.
Well enough, but yeah.
Just like, yeah, if I'm not going to compare if a parody show to the thing it's parodying. I'm going to compare how well it parodies the thing.
I
I
will say that I will say that Titans did not do any justice for that.
yeah, the live action.
Yeah, from what I saw, which was very little, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, I love Red Hood. I loved Red Hood. I love him to this day. And they really did not do my boy justice.
Uh, uh,
But Jason
okay.
Todd is such a fascinating character for me, where you could write a whole thing for him. But you did like 5 episodes and then you ruined him for the rest.
Uh, so I'm gonna say this for you. I like everything in the DCAU from Batman the original to Batman the animated away to Justice League Unlimited. And now I have not watched the Rubo web series that they have. But yeah, the things series that I like is from like 1995, no, 1990. Okay, so 1992 until 2006. So, yeah, that's where I land in the DCAU.
Mm.
Now, I will say this. DC superhero goals did a good job with what they were trying to promote. So uh, I will give it that. I didn't watch it, but it did a good job
Mm.
promoting more female superheroes.
I've seen clips of it, and the clips of it makes the show seem interesting.
Mm,
I also do like it's obviously not for me, but stuff like crypto.
that was a good stuff.
Yeah, just fun little, just fun stories.
Yep. Uh,
I'm not gonna speak on it because I've never seen any of that stuff.
I got together. What what DCAU shows have you seen? If
What DCAU stuff have I seen?
yes,
Uh so like you I've seen the original Batman the anime series.
yep,
I've seen uh that.
mm-hmm.
I've seen Flashpoint on.
Okay, so let me ask you this because it seems
So if
more
someone's gonna watch this and be like, "Ah,"
it seems more of your generation. Did you watch the Green Lantern animated series?
I did, and it was actually very good. And the whole and you're on a cliffhanger, and
Yeah,
creating characters that didn't get proper conclusions until other random shows. I hate that.
yeah,
I haven't seen it, but I've been trying to find time to watch it again. The last few years have been busy for
I
me,
got
but
you.
when I finally figured out that it was a thing I wanted to watch it, I never could find the time.
Yeah, I go to. Let me ask you about this, and I will save my opinion for last. Netflix Dark Crystal series.
Nightmare Before Christmas series?
No, the Dark Crystal series.
Oh, the Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. I think that's what it was called.
I mean, if that's the one by Netflix, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your opinion?
I liked it. And I'm sad that it wasn't successful.
Okay, Gavin, do you have anything to say about that? No, okay. I'm going to get called out for this. I was never a fan of the Dark Crystal as a kid, so I didn't like the Netflix show. Huh. But yeah,
Um, well, I love Muppets. I love stop motion and I love puppetry. Marionette works amazing.
yeah. I mean, I love the Muppets, but there's some that I don't like Rock. I don't like, and you know, Dark Crystal. Of the only two, I'm gonna say Muppet Baby shows that I don't like. So, yeah. Now, I will ask you this. Uh, will come up on our world, but opinions, and if you haven't watched it, that's fine. But opinions on the Thundercats reboot.
I love Thundercats Roar. It is one of the best animated series of its time. The music was amazing and the comedy kicked ass.
Okay, so cool. What about the one from 2011?
A really good show that did not know how to pace itself and was more focused on building lore than building characters.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, it was good. I never watched Thundercats Law. I know I need to, but yeah, Thundercats as a whole was a good concept. Uh, last question for you tonight, and this is a tough one. What what is your least favorite show, animated or live action?
Oh, no, SAO is definitely up there.
Okay.
Uh, least favorite show.
Mhm.
It's got to be some weird Nickelodeon teen thing, like Victorious or something.
Oh no,
Okay.
no!
Well,
You
I
you
struck a
you can't get
nerve.
me fired up over that.
well,
No.
Gavin remember is a bit older than both of us, so. That makes sense.
May I ask him respectfully, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 45.
Okay. Okay, I understand that. But here's what gets me. I was just thinking of Victorious
Okay.
Yeah.
because they announced a reboot,
Mhm.
and I was just thinking about it, and I mean, you saying Victorious, like Victorious, and I'm like, nope.
Okay.
But yeah,
Part of it is the show just being bad, and part of it is me knowing how horrible the showrunners are.
okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, the
And China's an
guy,
awful human being. We know that.
Yeah.
yeah, the guy who made the show isn't great at
Mhm.
all.
Ruin people's lives.
Yeah. Okay. Now, I will say my least favorite show, uh, that's a tough one, but I would have to say, and if you ever seen this, the worry about it, but Mr. Me from Nickelodeon, it's a totally good show, and
I've heard good things about Mr. Meaty.
okay, uh, but yeah,
My least favorite show is gonna be off so many people.
what is it?
Oh, he might get after me.
Who is?
You.
He's not like that. What is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the original Star Trek stuff.
Sorry, I
The original
didn't.
Star Trek's only release favorite.
It is my least favorite. Not one of,
It
the least favorite.
explain why.
Okay, I will explain why. Um, so
Four packs
these are
of
one.
candy. Oh yeah, Deep Space Nine is freaking great. Knight Rider is great. I love A Team.
Yeah,
Never watched Fall Guy or Dukes of Hazzard.
no. So, so
But yeah, my
cover.
least favorite is probably my least favorite is probably Star Trek because again, anytime I gave it a chance, I got bored. And for me, if you don't have anything that hooks me in an emotional standpoint, like early on, you lose me.
Yeah, I cover Vitra.
Star Trek's all about trying to do that emotional hook. Yeah, Victor, old Star Trek is great. I don't like new Star Trek.
Mm,
Okay, but again, I got it at such a great time where I kind of grew out of that phase, you know. And I one of my friends get mad at me because I don't like Star Trek.
I mean, it makes sense. Cover it does. But, you know, we all don't like what we don't like. So it's alright.
I
Okay.
am explaining myself the best way possible.
Yeah, and that was good. Alright, guys. So, we'll, I will and 5 into it. and I think that's good for tonight. So, Cackles, get with me about what we're watching next week. And Catholic, thank you for being on, and we will talk some more. Guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it, and we hope you join us again next week. Bye, guys.
Later, taters.